Let's see what we got. All right, so sorry about that. YouTube kind of bumped me. I don't know if that connection or YouTube, but it should be coming back up. All right, let's try that again. Take 3. Hopefully the stream resumes okay, guys, but bear with me. Sorry about that. Like I said, hopefully it's YouTube or something's connection is fixed and my internet connection. So we should be back, should be up. So like I said, post your comments in the live chat. So if that happens again, I will make sure to answer them. And here we go, guys. So like I said before, I'm excited for The Walking Dead to return in 1 week. I wish it was tonight, but we'll take it in a week. Fear the Walking Dead 2-episode finale tonight. Anyone read the spoilers? Anyone know what's going to happen? Anyone think that they are excited for it? I'm excited to see if it's good or not. From what I read, I don't know if it's going to be successful on TV or not, but hopefully they're setting stuff up for season 8 or season 8. Yeah, I doubt Fear the Walking Dead is going to last 8 seasons, but for season 4 next year they're filming. Scott Gimple is a showrunner. And what do you feel about Scott Gimple? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Do you think he's terrible? Do you think his writing's horrible? We don't know exactly what he is responsible for, but I know Morgan is one of the responsible characters that he is in charge of. He writes that character's dialogue and there's a lot for that character because the show is very different with Morgan than the comic. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Now, it is unfair to say Fear the Walking Dead versus The Walking Dead, but yes and no. It's a very connected universe. The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead is in the same universe, so I want to, make the connection because I wish it was connected more. I wish the universes were connected, and I kind of wish the series takes that turn in season 4 and beyond if it lasts any there too. So all right, just answering a couple things here. So, hey everyone, thank you for joining me as always on this channel and the other. The PT channel and the Walking Dead News are the 2 channels that we're trying to keep going and getting this channel more and more involved. I'm excited for the Walking Dead News channel. We got a lot of big things planned, and hopefully we get more involved with it. We can have the ability to do that. I want to be able to have more time dedicated to the Walking Dead, the news channel, the merch, the conventions, the travel, the products on there as well. So if you can, guys, I'm sure you're subscribed already. That's how you knew about this. Make sure you get the notifications like that. If you know anybody that's interested in The Walking Dead like we are, or Fear the Walking Dead, or whatever in general, kind of direct them to the channel, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's answer some of these questions. So, Tudor, Walking Dead 95, favorite least Walking Dead premiere. That's a tough one. Favorite premiere is probably the Terminus one, so season 5 with Carol. That was kind of started everyone's love affair for Carol Pelletier. Melissa McBride was blowing stuff up. That's easily my favorite. My least one, favorite and least, is probably 7 at the same time because we're losing 2 characters and what happened, and we had to wait all summer to come back to know to lose 2 characters, and we kind of knew the spoilers ahead of time, what was going to happen. It was just terrible to lose both those characters. So my least favorite was probably season 7. My favorite one was season 5. But good question on there. How about you? What was your favorite and least premieres of that? Hopefully season 8 blows it all away and it's great. I've heard mixed reviews on there. I know that season 8 is going to be the 100th episode and they have some big things planned. Hopefully it's just not too big. Hopefully they're just not overestimating things and overdoing it. But, the Forbes article saying the review of season 8 episode 1 was that it was terrible and it was this and it's confusing, and so we'll see if it's right or not. I mean, The Walking Dead doesn't do everything right. They don't do everything 100% right, but they do majority of things good, and they do have some some great things, some rewarding things. And that's my biggest problem with Fear the Walking Dead. The show is not rewarding for watching it by any means. If you watch Game of Thrones, there's a lot of things that you don't like about it, or you like about it, but that makes you not like certain characters, and then they reward you for like, oh yeah, that person's gone or this person's killed or whatever, and it's pretty cool to see the build up and there's payoff. There just hasn't been any payoff in the Fear the Walking Dead show in 3 seasons yet, and we're still waiting, and it's just disappointing, very disappointing. So I just want to clarify, I do not hate Fear the Walking Dead, but I'm disappointed by it. Is that worse? Some people say that it's the worst thing on there as well. Epic Zombie Killer Q&A. Hey, one thing I don't like about Fear is that they're always splitting up the characters. Do they do it every season and it's getting repetitive? Yeah, they do. That's definitely... They just don't do anything that's rewarding for the show. Like I just said, Fear the Walking Dead is like... I don't care about Madison, and I don't care about Alicia and Nick and Daniel and Ophelia and Travis and those, and then you finally do, and then they're gone. And they're killing off so many characters, and when the way they're doing it is just blasé. It's blah. It's just like, okay, didn't really care about them anyway. They didn't do anything. So, but yes, Tudor, Walking Dead 95, No Sanctuary was amazing. That was pretty awesome on there. Is it true the opening is a mirror image with Carl first ever episode with Rick? Yes, if you watch the side-by-side. Well, I don't know if the opening of that episode, I don't know if that's how they're going to open up the first episode, season 8, episode 1. But I know they filmed that in end of April, early May. They filmed that scene with Chandler Riggs on the highway. So it's most likely going to be used in the very beginning of the episode, I would assume. Because it is side-by-side comparison. If you saw the different videos in there too, and it's pretty cool. Carl walks down the thing, Rick walks down the thing. They pass a stroller, there's a stroller. Baby doll looks in the car, looks underneath the car, and he looks underneath the car. And it's pretty cool, the side-by-side Carl versus, Rick. And ultimately, they're trying to show you where they started to where they are and to where they're coming to where they're going. They have to show you where the show initially started back in season 1, episode 1, and the callbacks to various other seasons of The Walking Dead are going to be pretty evident in season 8. And it's pretty awesome to see season 8 call back to previous episodes and previous seasons. And I'm excited to see that. But the side-by-side video, if you haven't seen it, I shared it on Facebook. They have it on a couple of different places, but it's pretty awesome to have the Rick scene and the Carl scene side by side, and it's so scary how exactly identical it is in a lot of aspects. And they change a couple things here and there, but it's pretty spot on for it. So let's see what else we got. Yes, a week to go. I cannot wait. 1 week to go for The Walking Dead to return. I'm excited for it. And then after that, we have the convention in Atlanta that we're going to have so many different videos on. I'm excited for that as well. Anyone else going to that convention? If not, I will have a lot of videos for that. I'm only going 1 day to the convention, so we'll see what video I can get. And I'm going on a couple different tours. They won't let you record when you're doing the tours, but we're going to be staying around a couple filming spots as well, so we'll get a lot of video for that. I'm excited for the things, and stay tuned to this channel and the PT channel, because we're going to be posting on a couple different ways for right now to build up and get people interested. And if I'm already logged into one of them, I might just post it there. So, but the Walking Dead news channel will just be Walking Dead related, Fear the Walking Dead merchandise, Comic-Con stuff, and then eventually we're going to be having more and more stuff there. So as you're a part of this channel right now, I thank you for that. If you can, tell everyone else to join this channel and join our team, and continue to grow this channel in there too. So I'm excited for it. Let's see what you got. I've been thinking about the time jump for The Walking Dead, and I think they're going to introduce someone from Fear the Walking Dead after the time jump. That will give them plenty of room to make more of a story. Well, I still think it's going to be someone from The Walking Dead to Fear the Walking Dead, because what's the point of doing a crossover? The Walking Dead doesn't need any help. The Walking Dead has all the ratings. It's one of the most powerful watch shows there is. People tune in, 11, 15 million people tune in every Sunday, or they have it on demand and they watch it Monday, or they watch it there. They watch it on there too. Fear the Walking Dead needs more help than The Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead has 1 million viewers. has, not even nearly enough. Maybe they have 2 million on a good episode or a good week or a good thing. But I would assume and I would think that it makes sense to have a Walking Dead character go to Fear the Walking Dead. And I still believe in the theory and really hope the theory is true that Abraham is there and it's a prequel to The Walking Dead, of course, because Fear the Walking Dead is way before The Walking Dead. So they have time to do that. And I hope that is what happens on there too. But we'll see what their plan is for that. What would you want to see, guys? What would you want to see as the crossover? Do you want to see Abe? Do you want to see Rosita? Eugene? Do you want to see Nick or Daniel? Or I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Daniel, but Madison or Nick or Alicia would be my top 3 to think that it's going to be in The Walking Dead, would be where you'll see one of those 3 characters. If it's a Fear the Walking Dead to The Walking Dead, it would mostly, my pick would be Nick, but we'll see what happens. But what would you think? What do you want to see, guys? What do you want to see as the crossover with that? To me, I would love to see Abraham on there too, on that as well. But have you guys seen the spoilers? Do you kind of know what happens tonight in Fear the Walking Dead? I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to ruin it for anything about it tonight, but it has the possibility to be very good or poorly done for building up for the end of season 3 on there, guys. So let's see. What do you think will happen in the second half of season 8? I answered this when it was, the bad connection, but the season 8, we don't know yet exactly because they're still filming that. They're probably going to be filming they probably have another month at least of filming. They film to the middle of November, right before Thanksgiving here in the States. So I think there's going to be continuing the story. There's a lot of action, a lot of build-up, a lot of different walkers, a lot of craziness. We'll see a lot more walkers in season 8 and first and second half. Don't know if we're going to lose more people out of season 8 in the second half, or we're going to lose people in the first half as well. I think big things are going to happen, setting things up. We'll have a time jump at some point in season 8, and it depends how they want to end it. I don't know if they're going to end it with the initial Whispers coming around, or they set that up for season 9. Well, season 9 will most likely be the Whispers, the introduction. But if they're going to bring them in by the end of season 8, just don't know yet. But I will keep you guys posted in many more videos to come on this channel and the other. So, good quote there. I want to see Mr. Ford again too, Tudor. I think that would be the best. I think it would be awesome if Rosita was there. If you had Rosita and Abraham and Eugene's in Texas, that's where they meet him. Or the Fear the Walking Dead people go to. Hey, M King, how we doing? If the Fear the Walking Dead people leave Mexico and go to Texas. Because is Fear the Walking Dead just going to be in Mexico the entire time? They were in California. Then they're in Mexico. Are they going to cross back into the border of America? Are they going to go into Texas? Are they going to eventually go towards Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, somewhere around there too? I hope that it happens on there where they come to Texas. That would be pretty sweet if they go to Texas. They meet Abraham and Eugene and Rosita and have that connection there too. Because right now it's supposed to be one person from one show is crossing over to the other show. And we don't know which one it's going to be yet. But this could open up the door to connect both worlds, and I think Fear the Walking Dead needs that connection, And I said this before, I don't hate Fear the Walking Dead. I'm just very disappointed in it, too. I just wish the show was a little better. I do like the new character, Diana, though. She's the woman that Alicia met with the pickaxe when she was chopping off the fingers and stole the potatoes and she had the car. I think she has the possibility to be a very good character for the show. She's kind of Fear's version of Michonne, I guess, possibly, but she doesn't have a sword. She's got a pickaxe, and she's tough, and she's ruthless. She's on her own. Very similar kind of characters. So we'll see how it goes down. I'm excited to see if that happens, and I want the show to be good. I don't want to be disappointed by the show. I want my Walking Dead year-round. I want Fear the Walking Dead to pick up the slack for The Walking Dead when it's not in season, because when The Walking Dead's off, it's like, what am I going to watch now? I don't know what to do. And then Game of Thrones might not maybe delayed till 2019. And then there's like no shows in the summer. Fear the Walking Dead comes on and it's like, I guess I'll watch it because there's nothing else on. But I don't want to feel like I guess I have to watch it. I'm excited to watch it on there too. So I'm excited to see the possibilities of it. The Walking Dead, I'm excited to see, of course, for it. And how about you guys? Post your comments in the live chat. Any questions on there too? Thank you for joining me on this Sunday, October 15th. Got to do my obligatory book showing of the 3 books. That's book 1, book 2, and book 3, my latest book, Refuge. They're doing very well online. I would like them to do a little bit better, of course, because I would like to be able to be an author full-time, be a YouTuber full-time. So in my dream, I would love to be a YouTuber, an author, and a part-time PT as I feel necessary to do, because I can't just give up my PT degree as a physical therapist. You know, I have 7 years of school and a doctorate degree. I can't just give that up. But I love the connection. I love to be able to reach all you guys in this form, and I love writing. You know, I'm writing on my 4th book now. I'm on chapter 7 of my 4th book, Fight for Us, Conquered, which will be out, you know, hopefully in a month. I would assume it'll be right before Thanksgiving. But I'm going to take my time with it, make sure it's done right. I don't want to rush it. I did that in the past and had to go back and edit things a couple spots. And I just want to make sure the editing and stuff's done well. But this book looks pretty cool. My 4th book is very excited for it. So Zombie Apocalypse, if you guys followed me on the PT channel, which hopefully you do, and this channel as well, you know that I posted a video recently about Michonne versus Negan. And, you know, who do you think would win? I think it's hands down, Michonne would just dominate Negan. Hand-to-hand combat, maybe, you know, if it's a katana versus a bat, katana sword wins all day, right? I mean, that's not even a chance. But Negan's power is in the people to bring other people around there too. So I think that's kind of what would be the battle of that too. But I'm interested to know who wins in that, because someone asked the question, you know, the best weapon of The Walking Dead, and I think Michonne's katana is the best, or one of the best. What do you think, guys? What's your favorite weapon, and I guess the person of it too? Rick's Colt Python, or Daryl's crossbow, or Morgan's bow staff, or Lucille? A lot of people are going to like Lucille. I mean, it's not the best weapon in a zombie apocalypse. It's very iconic as a barbed wire bat, but a metal bat would just be a far better weapon in real life, you know, if there was a real zombie apocalypse. But I don't know. We're talking about real life, and zombie apocalypse don't really go. Yeah. See? Jan, that'd be perfect. Abraham to Alicia. Who's Deanna? Who's Diana? I guess Diana. Be perfect, right? Callbacks to that, the connection on there too. I really think it'd be good on there as well. So I'm excited for it. Thanks, M King. First 2 books. Did you get the 3rd book? Refuge? No, keep the story going. That's my best book, I'd say, out of the 3 is on there. I would love to turn it into, you know, a series, a show series or whatever, but I don't know how to do all that, and I would have to have the right people on the network. I would love to sell the rights to a network and get connection of it like Kirkman did or whatever to that universe, but I don't know. I'm excited for it on it too, so yeah, that's right, Kelly. I know. That would be pretty awesome, though. What if that happened? What if Negan actually died on the show? If you know the comics, you know where Negan stands and what happens to Negan. But what if they did something different on the show? Would you want to see Negan die? Would you want to see Michonne do that? That would be pretty sweet. I hope that, you know, Michonne takes out Jadis, because I'm tired of the scavengers. You know, the scavengers are just like, I kind of don't even, I wish that wasn't even part of the show. I wish Oceanside came in, they joined the fight, or they helped out instead of the scavengers turning on them or whatever. Like, what's the point of them on the show? Like, that was pretty annoying on season 7, where that didn't need to be written. You could have had Oceanside join the fight where Rick got the guns from them and Tara told them sooner or whatever. But how do you feel about it, guys? Oceanside, scavengers, what do you make of it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? So I'm hoping that the scavengers and Jadis go away, because it's kind of like, ugh, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with their stuff, the way they talk. You know, it's just kind of annoying. Even though the bullets, the metal, all that stuff, the garbage people, the trash cans, the garbage trucks, that would be pretty awesome in a zombie apocalypse to have that connection on there as well. I think in a real zombie apocalypse, you would have to be able to do that as well, because of metal being a resource and be able to find things and for that. But why do they have to talk so weird? And why is there no, like, I don't picture, if you go to a junkyard or a dump or a salvage yard or something, I don't picture like that. I don't picture that haircut. I don't picture a woman running it. I picture a big fat guy in, you know, a tank top who's all dirty and bald and just running things. You know, I think of like a Jimbo guy or something coming out with a dog and just a junkyard dog. That's what I picture. I don't picture these scavenger people like that too. So maybe they took it over and whatever, and maybe that's who Wilson was or something. But I don't know what happens with that character, and hopefully they go away soon on it. Even though Pollyanna McIntosh is really nice, and every time I hear someone meet her at a Walker Stalker convention or a convention or in person, she's really cool. She's got a great Instagram at Pollyanna McIntosh. Give her a follow. She does a lot of good things, and she seems like a great person, and I'm not trying to attack that at all. And they all seem to be great people, but the character is just like, bleh. I could deal without it on there too. I could do without that character, that storyline for sure on there too. But thank you, M. King. The first 2 books are great. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to say they're the best books ever, and they might be, they might not be, but I just need more people to find out about the books, and I'm trying to do more videos about that. I don't have too much marketing behind it. I make videos like this, and I have a lot of different avenues on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and I have a Facebook page on there too. So if you can check out the Fight for Us Facebook page and then share that to a lot of people, if you can, you know, Facebook's the social media and a lot of people have that. So if you can just spread the word on that as well on there, because if I can get that rolling and get that more full time, I can do more videos like this and have more open discussions on there too, just for, you know, keeping the bills paid, because we got everything stuff on there for bills to do. And so I would love to be able to do this more and more time. It's just not feasible right now, but eventually we'll get there. I have good faith, and you guys are awesome to let me be able to have this medium and this ability to talk to everybody and have this forum and have this community. You know, when I truly say you guys are awesome, I really do mean that. I can't do this without you guys, and I know that wholeheartedly. Power to the people, the channel, the connection, the community, the group is everything. So it's pretty cool to have that, and you guys are really awesome. So that's cool. Reading my books, Telltale series, that's a good popular series on there as well. A little different because Clementine is the main character there, and I'm not the main character, but I am the main character. The main character is Ryan, and I am Brian. But it just wanted to change it up a little bit on there too. I do have a katana. He uses a katana, and you know, just there's some similarities in there too with my friends and my family and my wife and my dad and the people around me. We're all in the book, so reading that is kind of like a way of reading, being connected with me and stuff there too. So I write with what I know and what I would kind of feel and around here too, and the surroundings in the book around my house, and you know, the bulk food stores and stuff like that too. It's pretty cool. So book 5